I took archery as my fighter specialty.
That would be a good one for you then.
Well, I know, but you also don't want to be like, ooh, fancy new magical thing? I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get the most use out of it compared to the rest of us.
Okay. I just wanted to encourage everyone else to check and see if they could take it first.
Better to give it to the person that can actually hit with it than to somebody that's going to be at disadvantage every time they pull the bow.
Totally. Okay.
Okay.
I'll pick that up. Thanks, guys.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Take the go refill cider.
Good plan.
Go team. That's awesome.
Terry, I thought I'd tell you in one of my other game sessions with my monk, a different DM gave me this lantern with a lion's head in it that could project a cone of force or a blinding beam of light. So I took like 3 game sessions to find a craftsman to mount it to my monk's chest.
Oh, that's
So I was
awesome.
like, I'm Iron Man. off, but it's fun to be Iron Man.
Right, totally. I feel like there's a lot of that. Like, you have this plan, you position yourself so that the only people in the area are unfriendly, so it doesn't matter that it's a huge thing of, and then someone steps in.
Yeah.
Now I can't do my magic thunder move. Yeah.
We had a dwarf who was convinced he had evasion or a good dex save, of which he had neither. Be like, fireball, fireball! I don't care if I'm in the middle of it. And he'd just get blasted and barely survive, but he was always asking for fireballs on his location, like he was calling in mortars.
It's fine, I can take it. Yeah, since I'm still so new at building characters, I totally cheated and watched, I don't know if you've seen Tulok the Barbarian on YouTube.
Oh, no.
But he has a channel that's all like, so you want to be, like, build Black Widow, build whoever, like, anime characters, be this guy, be that guy, here's how you build it in 5e.
Yeah, I've seen how to play Dr. Octopus and Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, and there's a ton, and some of them are kind of silly, but a lot of it's anime based, which I don't really follow. But I sort of use parts of his War Machine build for this character because I want her to be like a good fighter in addition to tinkering and not just be dependent on gadgets like Iron Man would be. There's a ton, like how to be Maleficent, how to be, I mean, there's so many. And so for dummies that have only played a couple of times, it really helps sort of walk through the progression of how to change it. And I think he takes them all the way to level 20.
Gonna have to watch the Donatello one later.
Totally.
Okay.
Donatello doesn't swings. We need the different Kerwin.
Are we all back?
I don't know, feel that?
Doesn't sound like. I was laughing. So I've been for the Wednesday night campaign. I've been reading through the Draenaxian Companion, and I swear to God, the writers of Pirates of Draenax already like know you guys. They already know my players, so they're like coming up with, you know, they're talking about how to build assets, and one of the examples they give is they're like, your travelers may come into a port and discover that there is a low-paid dock worker working in the port and who has a sick child, and so they may actually help with medical assistance to get the child well again, and maybe even give the child toys to make the child feel better, and then quietly pull the dock worker aside and tell him that now he owes them a favor. I'm like, holy shit. Overlook our piracy or your kid will die. Toyless.
I'm keeping that idea in my back pocket.
Extortion is always a useful social survival skill.
Yes. Like, oh my God, get out of our head. You know, I'm reading this like, how do you know my players? Is being socially reprehensible a common thing with role players? I don't understand.
I was going to say, it's either how do you met the players, or it turns out that all Travelers players are assholes.
Right? Well, and it holds true. Like in last night's game, they have an ATV that only has a crew of 2 and can carry 2 passengers. But it has a cargo area that has 0.5 tons. And I'm like, well, if people don't mind getting jostled around and are uncomfortable, they can ride in the cargo area. And he's like, and they're like, well, yeah, but it's only 0.5 tons. I mean, you know, you figure each person can weigh upwards of 2 to 250 pounds with armor, you know, that's not a whole lot of space. And they kept picking up more and more passengers that they were rescuing, and they were wondering where to put them. And my brother-in-law, who's the Marine, he's like, well, I'm a Marine, so I have a really easy solution for this. If everybody wants to just look over that way, I'll take care of this problem.
Everybody stand in order of how much money you have in your pocket.
Right. The rest of you are going to have to get really cool with a lot of things really quick.
One of the YouTubers I've watched for D&D stuff, fishing with a fucking forest,
Oh, yeah.
calls all his party murder hobos.
Yes. Well, and it's funny because everybody who's tried the Traveler campaign, they're really digging the story aspect and the deep role play that you can do. And the difference between the two systems is really, I mean, let's just face it, from its inception, D&D was basically designed that your party is murder hobos. It was designed that you kick open the door, you kill everything that's inside, you take all their shit, and then you go kick open the next door, kill everything inside, take all, and it's just that way until you reach the end. I mean, they've made great strides in storytelling and roleplay with 5th edition, but at the end of the day, D&D is what it is. You know, it's jumping from one encounter to the next.
There aren't 15 tables for diplomacy interaction, but there are 15 tables for armor and weapons.
Exactly, yeah. Well, on the flip side, I mean, it's not like Traveler is that much. They have an entire book that's about 3/4 of the size of the D&D Player's Handbook that is just simply called the Central Supply Catalog, and the bulk of it is armor and weapons. So, yeah. You know. So, Billy, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the following day, you are traveling down the Tradeway, heading towards Daggerford. I guess traveling up the Tradeway, since you're going north. Everybody make a perception check. What did Yip and Schlagen get?
Schlagen got a 13, Yip got a 18.
Okay, so Yip and Shredder, all of you really. So all of you, as you're coming down the road, you see something is in the middle of the road. And as you get closer, you realize that it is a human head. Yip and Shredder realize that it is not a severed human head. Somebody has buried this person in the road up to their neck, and as you get closer, you can see that this head kind of lazily blinks. It's been sitting out in the weather for, this person's been buried up to their neck in the weather for some time, and they are not doing very well. But Shredder, on the head's forehead, you see that somebody has tattooed the word Oathbreaker. What would you guys like to do?
I'll heal him up a little bit.
Okay. Go ahead and do whatever healing you're going to do and tell me how much you give him.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, this guy's badly dehydrated and suffering from exposure, and let's see here. most of the merchants in the caravan are of the opinion they're like Oathbreaker. Well, whoever this is, if someone or something went to the trouble of marking him as a traitor and burying him up to his neck in the Tradeway, he probably deserves it, and he should be left there.
Slogan would agree.
The buried man tells Elmira that his name is Carlin Amethel. Now, Elmira, did you join either the Harpers or the Order of the Gauntlet?
Yeah.
You did? Which one of those?
The Harper.
He sees your Harper symbol, and he tells you that he's actually a Harper, and that he was similar to you guys. He was ordered to spy on a caravan that had Cult of the Dragon cultists in it, and they discovered him. And this is how they left him.
Okay, I'm gonna find a way to relay this to the party on the down low, I guess, so other people don't find out.
He also tells you that he has contacts and knows his way around the city of Waterdeep. So if you need assistance, if you would help him out of his current predicament, he would be happy to help you in Waterdeep.
Okay, well, I want to help, but unless we're at like the very end of the caravan, it'd be kind of hard to do it without everybody noticing. So, any suggestions?
Well, I mean, Schlagen's leader of the caravan guard, so he can kind of do whatever it is he decides he's going to do. I mean, he's a sergeant of the guard.
Being an Oathbreaker, that's a heavy point for Schlagen. He doesn't want to get involved as far as actually dealing with that guy, because that's a serious thing for paladins. But he's definitely willing to let you guys do what you want and just like, hey, everybody just keep going. Don't mind this.
I'll just turn my back and not watch.
Well, and tell the rest of the guards, like, don't, like, they're doing a thing. Leave them alone. We're fine.
Okay.
Should we lash into our other prisoner?
You could do that.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Human centipede. Oh.
Yeah, I'm on board with everything right up to that last point made. Dig him up, tie him to the last prisoner, and off we go.
Okay. So you guys take a couple of hours and dig him up. And as you're coming to the end of the trip for the day, you're now about a day out. You should reach Daggerford by tomorrow night. You break for camp. As you are coming up to where you're going to camp, you see there are two women, two buxom twin sisters, as a matter of fact, redheads, wearing low-cut leather armor, tending to their horses, and they wave at you as you come up, and they're like, "Oh, may we join your camp for the night? We're out here all by our lonesome." That's how women act, right?
Well, why don't you go to school and learn some survival skills then? I don't like
Jared, you're dressed inappropriately for combat.
your heart's completely exposed.
Why not? You could bleed through your limbs quite easily in that apparel.
They're asking if they can join your camp for the night. We can share tales of our journeys. We brought. And she pulls off the back of her one of their horses. We have a mini keg of ale. We're willing to share.
Then yes.
There's no need of rock lizards and waves them all.
Some growth juice is going to be in the list. I don't know which one, but
I'm just interested in the ale.
alright.
So
Well, I'm not going to.
they join you around your campfire. And they are indeed willing to share their ale with anybody who asks.
You will be fascinated just looking at bugs and dirt and doing koboldy things. Schlagen will sit there and sharpen his bonded weapon and watch him with the weathered eye.
Okay.
I don't trust the harlots.
Harlots.
I can stand the temptation. No, it's too much temptation.
No, I'm just thinking these people are gonna rob us while we're asleep.
Yeah, probably.
I don't trust random people that just pop up on the roadside.
Their names are Arietta and Zelina.
Do you have anything interesting to say, or are they just...
Well, I will tell you. So, sitting around your campfire, they are plying Shredder with all the ale he can drink. Shredder, make a Constitution saving throw, DC 12.
Yeah.
Fail.
Shredder is drunk.
There's probably like half the keg bed.
Yep. You can't trust them turtles. They're prone to drinking.
Unlike the short person in Bad Santa, I went close to 400 pounds.
Right,
Just a
right.
volume problem.
Yeah. So, Shredder has the poisoned condition. You have a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And you, everybody pretty much notices that Shredder is getting sacked. And Arietta and Zelina tell you guys, they're like, well, we were a part of a caravan, but evidently they packed up and left us in the middle of the night, and we've been oh so scared. You can go ahead and make an insight check.
Everybody?
Anybody who is bothering to believe them or listening to their story.
I got 15.
Inside?
I am not believing them, but I got a 22.
23 for Schlagen. I'm watching them.
So, yeah, none of you guys are really you're like, no caravan's just going to pack up and travel in the middle of the night. You know, you guys are like, these broads are full of shit. But they're sharing ale, and they tell that, you know, oh, this happened a week ago. We're just traveling north trying to get to Daggerford, where maybe we can sign up with another caravan.
As guards? Or
You what?
as guards? Or what are they doing for the caravan?
Hoping to just sign on. They're not everybody is guards. They just hope to sign on and travel with the caravan. But they still, you know, a caravan still has to accept your application. And towards the beginning of the wee hours of the morning, you all bed down, Shredder snoring peacefully. Are you guys keeping a watch?
Oh yeah.
Who's going to take first watch?
I'll do a shift. I can start. Okay.
And how many hours are you setting your watch for? I guess is the question. So there's 5 of you.
Question for Schlagen since he's the sergeant at arms.
There's 5 of you. You could do like hour-and-a-half long watches and still get your long rest.
Yeah, that should be enough to get us through the night.
Okay. So, on Bognock's watch, Bognock, make a perception check. Oh yeah.
Are any of you guys druids? Or not druids, elves? Ah, damn. They're the best for watches. They don't have to sleep.
That's true. Yeah, they just meditate for 4 hours.
I'm in another game I play. I'm Warforged, so I don't have to sleep either.
Nice.
That's true. Yeah.
Or eat.
Or breathe.
Or breathe.
You're a robot.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm a Warforged cleric.
Nice.
I remember when Eberron first came out, I found the idea that a Warforged would be a cleric or even a paladin a little weird, simply because they are artificial constructs.
Right.
And so it's like, at what point does an AI decide that it's going to take on religion? And I'm not one of those people that is okay with the idea of a non-religious paladin, because that doesn't make any sense.
So as I was putting the background together, I figured she was built to be a field medic.
That makes sense.
So she, as one of the soldiers, so she's a fighter and a cleric, and as one of the soldiers, she's a field medic. So she is programmed to repair people on the battlefield.
I always kind of felt that, like, the idea of an AI taking on any form of spirituality or religiosity, that's almost something that you want to hand off to, like, William Gibson and go, can you write a novel about this? Because it sounds like it's going to be fucking deep. At what point?
Well, like, if you think about, my other inspiration was the hologram doctor on, was it Voyager?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where the doctor on the in sick bay was a hologram. I figured that if you could pull that off, then it'll work.
Yeah, we had when we played Star Trek role-playing game, we had I had created an NPC that was their holographic doctor. No bedside manner and just a complete dickbag.
There's been a few times where I've been like, well, you're going to die.
Yeah. Here's I'm going to die for dummies. Read through this.
Right. I've been like, statistically, we're not going to be able to help this person. Let's just leave them behind.
Right, yeah, Red X.
Let's go.
I'm Baymax with no empathy.
Yeah.
Right. So, Bognock, on your shift, so you're the third shift in. It is late or early, depending on how you look at it. It's probably about 3 o'clock in the morning. You see these 2 buxom lasses moving over towards Shredder, and you're just kind of sitting up. Like, you look like your eyes are closed. You're like, but there's slits, and you're paying attention, but you're half asleep, and you notice that they're moving over towards Shredder, who, let's face it, skipped his guard post because Shredder's drunk and snoring quite loudly, as turtles do. Turtle snores are terrible. And you see these two women moving over towards him. What do you do?
Well, I know what I want to do, but then the rest of the party might not be happy with that.
Do what you gotta do. You're on watch. It's up to you. It's your call. Fireball! No.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my lightning launcher, but not hit them with it. Sort of shoot over the bow.
Okay.
To let them know that I see them and they're not going to get away with anything. But I'm not. But also clearly not aiming for them.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. So, like you're like shooting here to...
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
So now it didn't go very well. I didn't want to hit him, so it's fine.
Yeah, you didn't hit him. This tree gets split in half, and there's a loud crack from your lightning. A strange thing happens.
Okay, so wait, what happened?
Well, I'm going to tell you. Here, hold on.
Okay. They're going to turn into something because two buxom redhead babes do not just hang out on the side of the road.
Exactly.
Maybe like sirens or something.
Oh yeah, I'm like, what is all this? Oh yeah, I have all this shit in my library because I uploaded a bunch of stuff for the other campaigns. Let me scroll down. Here I was thinking this was going to be easier. No, here we go. Well, there's an easier way to do this. I'll just do this the other way.
They're gonna merge into one big woman.
Yes! Decepticons, roll out!
Twice as big and half as much armor.
I think that'd be the love inverse square, so it'd be a quarter as much armor.
Wishful thinking there.
You use your lightning launcher and it cracks this tree, and both Zelina and Ariata turn and look at you, and you watch as Zelina changes from this buxom twin redhead into Shredder.
Uh-oh. Like a second one?
Yeah, they both have daggers in their hands. Everybody roll, everybody roll initiative. I am going to say that Bognock has advantage on her initiative check because she has to figure out, she should have advantage on that.
That big tree splitting woke us all up.
That's true. The tree splitting would probably wake you. God damn it. There we go. And Ariata. You realize these are doppelgangers.
They're what?
Doppelgangers.
Doppelgangers.
Okay.
We have a bizarro shredder.
So Ariata.
Seems like a priority would be to mark Egg Shredder somehow. Does anybody have a way to like? I don't know.
Guiding bolt.
Shredder, put on this hat.
Basically.
Ariata is going to make a slam attack.
Accidentally attack the wrong Shredder.
So because Shredder is just waking up and probably still prone, laying down, you're like, what? Ariata is going to make a slam attack on Shredder at advantage. Wow, and she fucks that up. She rolled a 2. She rolled a 2 and a 1.
Yay for her.
So she gets a whole whopping 7 and misses.
Yep.
She then oh wait, she gets to make 2 attacks, so she'll do that again. And she rolls a 3 and a 5. So no, Shredder is safe. She then moves up here to engage Bognock, and that's all she does. Bognock, what would you like to do? I saw a t-shirt that Jeff and I need to get. It says, "I work harder than an ugly stripper." And I was like, yeah, okay. I get that. Having been a DJ for a long time, I totally understand.
So if sorry, I'm trying to figure out range. I think the range is too close. I was gonna do Thunder Wave, but
If you do Thunder Wave, that's going to get Shredder as well. And where do you want to cast Thunder Wave?
well, Thunder Wave, it comes from snow.
Right, but it's, yeah, and it's like a,
It would be, I read it like it would be,
it's a 15-foot cube, isn't it?
yeah.
But doesn't it say something about putting you on one of the edges? Like it kind of goes away from you?
Let me see.
That one had weird wording. Like
Yeah, that is one of them that always confuses me.
15-foot cube originating from you.
Originating from you.
Hey, you know, honestly, they should have just made that a cone. But that's my opinion.
Boo. Okay. What should I do instead? I guess I will do a firebolt instead.
So
At the target, yes.
at the one that's attacking you, or the one that looks like Shredder?
At the one that can I hit the one that's attacking me,
You could
or is it?
make.
Is there a reason not to attack the one that's attacking me?
So if you do any kind of ranged attack, whether it be spell or weapon, you'd be at disadvantage because they're within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
You can melee them all day long, though.
Well, I know I can. I just want it to work well. Fine. I'll just magic missile for the one. Oh, no, let's still look at close.
It doesn't matter. It automatically hits.
Oh. So it doesn't matter that it's a disadvantage?
Nope.
Sweet. Then that's what I'm going to do.
All right. So pick a spell slot level and tell me how many darts and roll your damage.
Level 1.
So that's 3 darts at 1d4 plus 1 each.
Yeah.
And she's going to eat all of that.
I'm just going to hit them all with against the one that's right next to me.
Okay.
I would like her to go away. One, 2, 3.
So 9 points of damage to Ariata.
That is underwhelming.
Bonus action or movement.
Let's see, bonus action. I'll try throwing rocks.
You'll be at disadvantage, but yeah, go for it. Those both hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
And your third rock.
Oh, my third rock. Sorry, I'm losing track. Okay. Here's my last rock.
That hits.
Excellent. Do my damage and then be done so that we can move on. There we go.
Okay. She is still up. Shredder, you are prone.
But I'm awake at least.
You are awake.
I will stand up, take in my surroundings, and gleefully believe I'm having a dream where I get to fight myself for the glory of Dago. And commence to rage.
Okay.
Action.
Okay.
I would like to, as a free action, shout, "Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?"
To prove myself for Dago, and I wail away with my great axe.
Excellent.
That hits.
Let's see, did that 11 with rage?
Yep. Okay. Anything with a bonus action or movement?
I stood up using half my move, I raged for bonus action, and then I attacked.
Okay. All right. Schlagen, you are now awake and prone.
Oh, let's see. What's the distance on it?
So it takes half your movement to stand up.
I will use half my movement. Then I can move to here easily. And
Oh, wrong one. That's yep.
Oh. 15. Yeah, I can still make it here.
All right.
Thunder Smite? Or, Thunder Smite, Thunder Smite.
Oh, Thunderous Smite. Okay. So as a bonus action, you're doing Thunderous Smite. You can make your attack. If you hit, you can do Divine Smite as well. So you can hit her with 2 smites.
That's the plan. All and out.
Yep. That's how paladins are so brutal on their first attack.
18, 24.
She has to make a strength save, I believe, or get knocked back.
Strength save or be pushed and knocked prone.
No, she only gets an 8. So she's moved back 10 feet and is now prone. And how much damage did you do?
$22.
Ooh. She's not dead yet, but I imagine she's wishing that she did. And you do enough damage that it causes her to take on her natural form. She's now like she looks like a bluish gray skinned human with yellow eyes.
In Draconic, I'd be like, damn hookers.
Yeah, like that. I remember the first time I actually saw a good drawing of a doppelganger was when I was really young and I was playing Warhammer Fantasy roleplay in first edition, and I remember looking through the bestiary and I'm like, that is terrifying. That is just, nope, I don't want to see that. And I like how their arms are just a little bit too long.
Mm-hmm.
What does Yip want to do?
As a bonus action, Yip will become... Oh, shit, was animals?
Yip will transform into a doppelganger.
Defeat. Yip will become a bear.
Okay. So then she has movement and her main action.
40, so 20. Alright. You can move to there, just barely.
Ha 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 ha, just barely.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh. And I'm sure Yip's keen sense and sight of blood can determine which is the real shredder.
Yes.
And Yip will do a full attack on that guy.
All right.
First is bite. 10 probably doesn't hit.
New.
And then blocks. How about a 13?
No.
Bad bear. That's your turn.
Okay. Zelina, now concerned about the fact that there is a bear.
Not 4.
And on Yip, $22 to hit.
That's double Yip's AC.
Okay.
It's a super hit.
For 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
All right. We are back to, or finally to, Elmira. You are awake, but you are prone. What would you like to do? You see all this fussing and messing going on, and that there are 2 shredders.
Is this shredder that state going closer to me or further away? Or wait, do I have a line of sight?
So you see the 2 shredders here, and you see that Ariata is turned blue and skinless humanoid over here and is laying on the ground.
And I have no clue which shredder is real.
Make an insight check.
I got a 9.
You have no idea which one is the real shredder. You see that Yip is attacking the shredder to the south.
Okay. I'll use half my movement to get up and move the one. If I move there, do I have like a clear line of sight?
Yeah.
For, like guiding bolts?
Definitely.
Okay. I cast guiding bolt then. I got 11.
Nope, that is a miss. So now this tree is also sparkly and cracked in half.
Hope that helps everybody see a little bit brighter.
Ariata spends half her movement to stand up. Whoops. And then she, as a free action, she yells out, "Zelina, this is not what we intended!" And she runs away. And that is her action. Bognock, what would you like to do?
You're muted.
Muted.
Mute.
You're muted.
The mutining.
The mutining.
It's definitely-
Exactly. No, don't cast silence on me, 'cause that's really rude.
I thought you taught computers and didn't handle the mute button.
Yeah, I can't, unfortunately. I told you I don't know why they asked me to do it. I'm going to use my fancy new longbow. On
Okay.
the shredder.
Okay. On the fake shredder. Okay. That hits.
Okay.
So it's +1 to damage as well, plus your dex.
So let's see.
Wait, you said +1 to damage. So that's. I think that probably counts the +1.
Yep.
I think that's what it should be.
Yep, 9. Okay.
9. Yeah.
So there is an arrow sticking out of Zelina. Anything with any more movement or or a bonus action?
Let's see. Are we good with the one that's running? Are we good with just letting him run? Okay. Then I'm gonna throw rocks at Twig Shredder too.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a shot at the one running away. She ain't getting caught.
Okay. I will leave you to that, and I'm gonna throw some rocks. So that's 1 rock.
Miss,
2 rocks,
miss,
3 rocks.
miss. They all miss.
So just
3 rocks. That's 3.
and the poor tree.
Yes, the tree is just exploding.
Okay.
Shredder, what would you like to do?
I will scream internal rage that I have not yet overcome my green foe and renew my attack with my great axe.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit?
It does. Oof.
15 points of rage.
Oof. Zelina goes down, and when she crumples to the ground, she turns into the natural form of a doppelganger.
Then I will measure. Yeah. I will chase down the other one. Put
Okay.
them together. Until I go there with my last move. Okay.
And you still have a bonus action,
I'm not going to range the second time.
but you have your tail.
Oh, that's right. You said treat it as an offhand attack. So yes, I'll tail lasher.
Okay. No.
For a fail.
That's a miss. Schlagen, what would you like to do?
You run up to the back of her and take a swing with my axe.
All right, go for it.
21.
That hits.
And 11 damage.
Do you want to throw another divine smite on that? Another +1 or another first level spell slot would give you an additional 2d8 damage.
I can't. I used both spell slots already.
Okay. So she's still up. Anything with a bonus action or any more movement?
No, I'm gonna stick with that.
All right. What does Yip want to do as a bear?
Easily get there. More bear claw, face biting. 13 probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
And for the claws, oh, not 20.
That hits. Double damage.
Oh shit. 26 damage.
Oh, yeah. The furry tractor takes out Ariada.
Garface.
So, despite the interruption by the doppelgangers, you all successfully complete a long rest. However, because of the battle, any damage or spell slots that you use are used for the day. You're a day out. You expect to reach Daggerford by the evening, and you come up. The road goes through a small forest glen on either side of the road. Let me move you guys to the road. And give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, so this forest glen the trees overhang the Tradeway. And as the caravan is passing through, let me find this. Trying to see if I have something for this, but I don't know that I do. Oh, that kind of works. Let's see here. Man, it would be nice if this was in alphabetical order. So as you're coming through these overhanging branches, 3 ettercaps and 2 giant spiders drop down and are trying to harass and take the horses from the caravan. Hold on here. Ettercaps. So ettercaps are basically humanoid type spiders. Two arms and
kind of like
giant spider. Oof. Everybody roll initiative.
yeah, shit.
Oops. Okay. So, this giant spider webs one of the horses and then takes off with it into the forest. This giant spider webs a horse from towards the back or towards the middle of the caravan, and it runs off into the forest. Elmira, what would you like to do?
Far away or what? Oh, I can still do guiding bolt on the one closest to me.
Okay. Okay, go for it.
Um, 18 to hit.
On the giant spider. Yes, that hits.
So, have this removing
So he's going to be all glowy.
On a hit, the target takes 4d6 damage. Okay, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets right on it.
Okay, I'll use the computer one because I can't find the dice.
Nice. That's more than half of his damage, and he's all sparkly glowy now. So everybody has advantage on their attacks on this one until the end of Elmira's next turn. Did you want to move, or do you want, or a bonus action?
I think I'll move over here-ish. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need a bonus actions.
Okay. Bognock, what would you like to do? You have an ettercap like 10 feet away from you. Yeah, Jeff, could you throw a picture of an ettercap up?
Yep.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Kind of like if the fly from the movie were a raccoon, right?
So what would Bognock like to do after you've moved? Flank him?
Bognock is going to hit the big bad at the top.
Oh, the spider?
Her launch.
Okay, go for it. That hits.
You have advantage on that, so
Yeah, you have advantage. You could roll again, see if you get a nat 20.
So, and then I'll just take that 8 piercing.
Okay.
always with the crush.
And
Yeah.
then I'm going to throw my big power move. Oh wait, no, since longbow takes 2 hands, can I throw rocks?
No, because it is a two-handed weapon. That's true. That is true.
Can I kick rocks?
You could kick rocks. That is always an option.
I'm so angry, I'm kicking grass.
Yip. What would Yip like to do? Yip is no longer a bear. Enough time has gone by that.
Yip hasn't been a bear for a while. But Yip will range 90 feet. How big will radius? 20 feet. Okay. Yip is going to measurements. Oh, that. Okay. I think that's probably good enough there. Cast entanglement in that proximity to capture those two.
Okay, so those Eder caps need to make. Is it a dex save? Or strength
I
save?
think it's strength save.
Okay, so the Eder caps only get a 12, so they are restrained.
Well, they just barely made missed it.
Yep. Restrained.
So entangle on those two, and then you will attempt to.
I do that all the time.
Away from the danger.
Okay, I'll just delete that. There we go. Okay, so Yip's away. Wow, where did Yip go? Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
just took a few feet away.
Okay. The Eder caps, this one down here. Let's see. This one is going to do a web attack on Nogbok. So it turns around and shows you its butt. 22 to hit.
Oh, just made it.
So you are currently restrained in webbing. On your turn, you can make a DC 11 strength check to move up here. These two other Eder caps will attempt to make their strength save to dislodge themselves, but will fail with a 7.
Yep.
Schlagen, what would you like to do?
That one probably can't save both forces. The one that's glowing, I will shoot a overage agonizing blast.
Okay, go for it.
$23.
That hits.
9 damage.
Okay. So you shoot a agonizing blast, and this giant spider goes down and dumps the horse, which is struggling in and is all bound up in webbing. Is there anything you want to do with movement or a bonus action? Advantage on your attack. Yes,
23 to hit.
that hits.
Eight whole points of damage.
Okay.
I used my bonus, so I can't use my tail this turn, but I have my tail.
It looks at you with, if an Ettercap could have an expression, it looks at you like you're a dick.
Dick moves.
Yeah. This spider runs away into the forest with the horse. The spiders are gone. Elmira, what would you like to do?
Step over here and try and shoot with one of my stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Looks like 8.
No. That is a miss. Anything with a bonus action or more movement?
Step back another 5 feet.
Okay. Bognock, you are restrained. You can break free with your action with a DC 11 strength check.
Okay.
You can add athletics to that if you so choose.
Athletics? I don't have a bonus for that, but I'll still try. Nope.
Nope, you are still restrained. Yep.
Little out.
Cut the cat free.
Can I be like awkwardly trying to use my dagger to cut it? Like in a bad attempt.
That's kind of what you're trying to do, is cut yourself free with your strength check, and you're
I
not.
thought it was like I was trying to use my muscles to like.
you're restrained.
Okay, so I'm just hardly attempting to cut it. Got it. Noted.
What would Yip like to do?
Yip will launch some poison at that fly.
Okay. So he needs to make a con
For
save.
13.
15.
Nothing happens. Yip will run over here going yip 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 yip.
Okay. The Ettercap that is free is going to first is going to make a claw attack on Schlagen. A 23 to hit.
All that hits. With the shield and everything.
Six points of slashing damage. And then it is going to try to bite Schlagen, but only gets a 14.
Nope.
Okay. The other two are going to try to break free, but only get a 6, so they are still restrained. Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Slogan will laugh at the tiny black person and take a swing at him.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume 13 doesn't hit.
14 does hit.
Oh, nice. For a total of 9 damage.
Okay. And it screams out something in spider squatch. Anything with a bonus action or movement?
No.
Okay. Shredder.
I will repeat my very creative move of a Great Axe on the restrained Edrica.
And you are at advantage.
Critical. Yay, critical.
Double damage. Oof.
24.
Yeah, this Ettercap ceases to be.
Then I will move south 5 feet and use Mateo.
Okay, you are covered in spider goo.
Did not roll well there.
Nope, that's a miss. Elmira.
Was it grossed out from being covered in spider goo?
Yep. I feel so funky.
I'll try and shoot that one.
Okay,
Got 18 to hit
that hits.
and 7 damage.
Okay. Anything with bonus action or movement?
I want to try and go calm down the horse. So that's like over.
So the
here,
horse
right?
is up here. Yeah, you can move to the horse.
Oh.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Yeah. All right. Oh, that's a 8. Okay. Got 13.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to calm the horse down while you're trying to get it out of the webbing. It's still restrained. Bognock, you want to make a strength check to try to get out? Woohoo! Bognock is free. So you can move. And you have a bonus action. Where would you like to go? You are muted.
Hey, I'm silent. I'm just not paying attention. I can't think about this on the weekend. Let's see. I'm going to
Throw rocks.
firebolt.
But well, you only have a bonus action available because your action was to cut your or to get free.
Just throw rocks. That's fine.
Okay.
That was ripping the super awesome weapon off of me was my action.
Yeah, you had to free yourself from the butt goo.
Great. Alright, one of them was a crit.
Yeah, that's double damage.
One failed. Okay. So let's see. Damage for this one is 8. Damage for that one. I don't know.
So that's a miss.
11 more, and then it was a fail. The last one was a critical fail.
So 17 actually puts him down. So yeah, you throw a rock and it explodes and kills this Ettercap. What would Yip like to do? Other than laugh at the genius that is Entangle.
Well, let's see. That's pretty good. Their size. Yip will attempt to throw a javelin,
Okay.
which for him would be like a tiny stitch.
Yes.
Oh, Yip's set to throw javelins. 8.
No, that is a miss. Anything with movement or a bonus action?
No, just keeping the distance.
Okay. The one remaining Ettercap will once again and gets a 7. God, area denial weapons suck. Okay. Schlagen.
Step to there, and actually I will step to the corner and attempt to do the save.
Okay.
Yeah, step to that. Oh, easily saved the save.
Okay.
Let's see. And do an attack. Ooh. 16, but I think that hits.
Yes.
Oh, for a whopping minimal damage of 7.
Okay. And this one looks at you like, man, you guys are dicks.
You're the one who attacked us, fuck you.
Shredder.
Let's see. I'm gonna move up and try to wail on it.
Okay. So you have to make the strength save. DC 13. No, it's just a strength saving throw versus DC 13, which is Yip's spell save DC.
22.
Yeah.
Easily.
Advantage because the other thing still restrained.
Correct.
Is it 15?
It does. It does hit.
That didn't include rage, so 17 points.
Oof. It is hurt and it is bloodied, but still up.
Then tail.
Okay.
Put it down.
27.
Yeah.
Well, that was a crit, so
Double damage.
trip the tail. $20 points.
Yeah, this Ettercap goes down.
Roar.
I mean, they might have got one of our horses, but we fucked a lot of them up.
So the caravan leaders, the two teamsters come to you and they're like, we're at minimum capacity. We can't be down a horse unless one of you wants to donate one of your horses. Because remember, Leosin gave you guys horses. He's like, unless one of you want to donate your horses to help pull, and you don't have draft horses. Well, Schlagen has a draft horse. It's somebody needs to go after and retrieve that horse before those spiders and ettercaps eat it. What do you guys want to do?
I'm probably riding a pony, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have a you actually have a riding mastiff. You're riding a dog, which is a thing.
Yip is tiny and can ride with Schlagen no problem. But he also feels responsible being part of the guard to go after the horse, but we'll leave it up to the party either way.
Depends on how much you feel about this horse being sucked dry by spiders.
I love the horses and wanted to do something to help. That's my goal.
So there's a vote for saving the horses. What about Shredder?
Yeah, they're animals and didn't have any responsibility in the process, so if we think we're chasing down one spider, then yeah, let's go get him.
Okay. Okay. Of course, how does Bog Knock feel about this?
Bob Knock's worried we're going to a nest of them, but we can risk it.
Okay.
That just sounds like more fun.
Says the one that wasn't tied up in web for 3 rounds.
Just for a change of pace. Oh my god.
By any chance, do the leaders of the caravan have a giant fly swatter on hand?
No, but we have this mysterious potion called Raid.
It's a spell.
Yeah.
Tape that will stick to.
I think that was entangled.
Hey, anything that gives us advantage for 4 turns is pretty good.
Entangle's a great spell when it works.
That was like spike for us too, because it's sort of entangled plus damage.
Yeah.
So Jeff,
Lizards are natural predators of spiders, so maybe Shredder will be at an advantage.
so I was gonna say, Jeff, they're working on Diablo 4. We may have to have an entire weekend coming up where we beat the game in 48 hours.
But we'll have to queue up our infrared modems again.
Yes. Well, no, you remember when Diablo 3 came out? You and I just sat in your living room for like 2 days.
Yeah.
I still have that character too.
I think I still have Host Beast in a save folder. Haven't seen any media about whether there'd be character import or anything, but it'd be unlikely after what, a decade?
Yeah, I doubt. It looks like it's all new classes, but they're also doing Diablo 2 Resurrected, which is going to be an update graphically, and they're adding new classes. So that could be something cool to do too. It looks pretty badass from the screenshots I've seen.
Druid's the Baldur's Gate 3 now.
Nice. There's another one that I put on my Steam wish list as soon as it comes out. I forget the name of it, but it's like a cyberpunk, almost alternity type Diablo game where you can jack your characters up with cybernetics, and they've got all sorts of terrifying ranged weapons. That is coming out. I'll find the name of it and shoot it your direction because it looks badass.
Cool.
So, who wants to make the survival check to track the giant spider?
I volunteer Yip. Yip's got a +7 to survival.
All right.
You can give help actions.
Yeah, so we'll put Yip at the front of the party.
19, I'm sorry, 19.
Yeah, so Yip leads you directly to this section of forest that is completely overgrown with webs. And in here, whoops, wrong one. Once again, Okay. So you come into this forest and you find that there is this entire area where the trees are just completely overgrown with webbing. And you can see that there are 2 giant spiders, and between them is this horse dangling from the tree limbs, completely rolled up and moving about in its cocoon of webbing. And there are 3 ettercaps and 2 giant spiders. Everybody roll initiative so we can figure out how you want to deal with this.
I will deal with it slowly and near the end of the turn.
Woo! Bog knock. Jesus.
I know. I usually have single-digit initiative. I don't know what I got. What hair I got up my butt, but apparently there was one.
Apparently there is a hair up Bognock's butt.
I have a fur ball, but I can't use the
Rodeo award today.
Yeah, Bognock is going around going.
That's why I'm so angry today.
So Bognock, Yip leads you into this area. You see immediately that there are these 3 ettercaps, and then behind them over here you see the horse dangling and these 2 giant spiders moving towards it. What do you want to do? The horse is apparently still alive. You could see the cocoon moving. And it's whinnying and, carrying on.
I'm going to no, I'm looking at what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 move right here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
Shoot and put the horse out of its... I mean...
I'll just take care of this. No, I'm going to wait. Can I get within 15? Maybe this is the time I finally get to Thunderwave. Let's see, I was right here.
So it's a 15-foot cube.
3.
You could get the ettercap, or
yeah. That's what I was thinking. If I could get to about here, then I could use Thunderwave.
you could.
I want to try it.
All right.
I'm probably not going to do it. Darn thing, but I don't care.
So they have to make a con save. Is that
13?
okay? I don't know that they're going to make that. They got exactly a 13. So that means they're not moved back and prone, but they still take half damage from your Thunder Wave, I believe.
Okay, well, that's something.
So they will take 4.
4.
The horse also takes 4.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
The horse is like now moving around a lot more, and it's swinging back and forth, hanging from the tree. What do you want to do for your bonus action or any more movement you might have?
I'm going to throw rocks.
All right.
That's what I do.
Which one are you going to throw at?
The 2 big spiders.
So 2 at one and 1 at the other?
Yes. I'll say, which one's closer to the horse?
Well, the horse is right here in the middle, so...
Okay. Then I'll say 2 here and 1 there.
Okay. So the first one misses, second one hits, and third one hits.
So 7 there, and then 6 up here.
Okay.
And now if anybody can come join me, that would be awesome.
What would Yip like to do?
Yip is actually going to do a brave, and Yip will go bonus action and become a giant spider.
Okay.
And you will 5-foot step to there and attack that guy.
Go for it.
Okay. 15?
That hits.
No. Ooh. 6 regular damage, and is this thing susceptible to poison, or is it?
Evidently he is, which I think is weird, so he needs to make a con save, right?
Con save of 11 for half damage.
Nope, he only gets a 4.
Oh, another 14, so 20 total.
Oof. He's not feeling real great.
And that will be its turn.
Okay. The Ettercap, this one, will make a bite and a claw attack on Yip. For the bite, he fucks that up with a 6. And the claw, shit, he bones that with a 7. This Ettercap is going to make that exact sound and move to attack Schlagen with a bite and a claw. Bite attack. Soft 20 to hit. Does a soft 20 hit Schlagen?
Oh, I thought you said Shredder. Yes, soft 20 definitely hits Schlagen.
Okay, for 8 points of piercing damage and 6 points of poison damage, and Schlagen needs to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw or take the poison condition.
14, you say?
DC 11.
Oh shit. 9?
No. So you are poisoned. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. This Ettercap is going to move here and make a bite and claw attack on Bognock. The bite attack is a miserable 11. The claw attack, 22 to hit. Sorry, you're muted.
22 hits.
22 hits. Okay. For a terrifying.
Jesus.
8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Those are the Ettercaps. Schlagen, what would you like to do with your poisoned self? You are at disadvantage.
I'm going to bonus action. I think that's right good. I'm going to lay on hands, all 10 points on myself, 5 to remove poison and 5 for heal.
Okay, you can do that. So anything with your bonus action and or movement.
For bonus action, no, not quite yet. No, I'll hold my breath.
Okay. This giant spider is going to move here and attack Bognock. It is going to attempt to bite you.
Great.
22 to hit.
22 makes it.
So 10 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Nice, so you made it. Okay. This big spider is going to bite the horse.
Oh, horse.
19 to hits. The horse takes 8 points of piercing damage. And the horse makes its con save. The horse snickers and laughs at the spiders like, haha, fuck you. Elmira, what would you like to do?
Who looks worse, Wagner or the horse?
The horse is not doing well.
Okay.
I am like okay this round, but I could potentially go down next round.
Okay, I want to go with this then. Healing word's a good one to say.
I mean, from a realistic logistical standpoint, if the horse dies, you know, you still have Schlagen's draft horse. You're not completely out. But, you know, if you care about the horse, it's up to you.
I care a lot about the horse. So, sure, I guess Kerwin would be the other one. It's wrong. Yeah, that should be the...
There's enough healing.
I have to touch them though. Where's the horse at? Right here?
The horse, yeah, it's like right between them.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's, yeah, you're right. It's like right on this guy because he went over and bit it.
Sorry, I'm just checking out my options here.
You could be like the cleric from the second Dungeons and Dragons movie who kept screaming his god's name like he's like playing Street Fighter every time he casts something. Oh, but hi!
Okay. I can channel divinity to preserve life. As an action, I can restore 10 HP. Any creature within 30 feet of me and die Okay. So I need to get within 30 feet. I think I am right. Yeah. Like on the exactly where we are. And that's what I have an action. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I can't do that again until I have a long rest. So I can get 10 HP to the horse.
Okay.
Hopefully.
All right, so you heal up the horse. Anything with a bonus action or movement?
I'm gonna move so I can have a better shot at one of the spiders with it if I get to the next round to do it.
Okay. Shredder, what would you like to do?
I'll move up there. I will use a rage. And then I will rate at the other cap here.
Okay.
With 13 hit.
The Ettercap, it might. Yes, it does.
Oh, yay. 10 points damage.
Okay. Bonus action? Oh, you rage.
I raged and
Right.
moved.
Okay. Bog knock.
Is second wind an action or bonus action or what is it?
I've never played a fighter before.
I think it's a bonus action, but let me double check.
I think it is a bonus.
Let me see.
I'm just not sure how it works.
Bonus action once per short rest?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you have a limited well of stamina that you can draw on to protect yourself from harm. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. Once you use this feature, you must finish a short or long rest before you can use it again.
Okay.
You can also action surge on the same turn.
That's true.
I think action surge is level 2, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm only level 1 fighter right now. But I will use that. So I will use my second wind.
Okay. So 1d10 plus your fighter level.
Okay. I just have to figure out how to roll it. Right? Oh, that is not how you do that.
So there's a little dice icon second from the bottom on the left. If you click that, you can select whichever dice you want to roll.
Alright. Yeah, I don't see that. I'm done. Okay, that's fine. I will figure something else out. Looking forward. I don't have a dice icon, but you're good. Okay.
You don't have the dice icon?
Nope.
Weird.
But I found it in...
There you go. So you get 2 hit points back. Hey, that's 2 hit points you didn't have before.
That means that I'm not going to make it the next round the way I thought I would. Okay, so that was my bonus action. For my action, I will try Thunder Wave it again since there's still no one near me.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay. So it's another con 13.
Okay, so the Ettercap
Yeah. So what is that?
fails with a 12. The spider gets a nat 1 and will take double damage.
Yes.
And both of them have to make a strength save. The Ettercap succeeds with, or I'm sorry, no, you're right, never mind. No, they both failed.
Okay.
Okay, the spider explodes and splats it.
Yes.
The Ettercap is pushed back 10 feet and dies.
Yes.
Actually, and he's moved back 10 feet as well. You hit them both. Okay. Anything with a movement or bonus action?
Nope, use my bonus action.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
To utter failure, so I'm done.
Okay. What would Yip like to do?
To release a transformation's a free action or a bonus?
I think it's a. So you want to stop being a giant spider? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Let's see here. It's a bonus action.
Oh shit. Can I cast a bonus action as a standard action with no standard action?
No.
Damn. Well, so much for that stuff. Because what I was going to do is release Spider, then cast Healing Spirit. And send it over to Bog Nog.
But you could still cast Healing Spirit. You could still do that as a spider. You're still a druid.
Reading the thing, Seal and I were rereading it. You can maintain a concentration in Beast form, but you can't cast a spell in Beast form.
Yeah, probably because you don't have the digits for the somatic component.
Yeah.
Or the mouth.
And whatever, whatever components like absorb into you, like
Right.
you don't have access to those either. The materials.
Right.
Well, for now, you can go ahead and attack this one that it's attacking.
Okay.
16, I think, hits.
Yes, it does.
And that was a Spider's going to be 8.
And he rolls a nat 1 for his save versus poison. So double damage.
Just on the poison, right?
Yep.
7, 14, 24 damage.
Yeah, this Ettercap dies. And of course, when he dies, he falls and he curls up his legs and his arms.
And then what's the spider's range? 30 feet. Yeah, you will come down here and release spider form for the bonus and yell out to Wagner, Yip will help you.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, the last Ettercap is going to attack Schlagen with a bite and claws. Well, a 9's not going to do it for the bite. And a 7 certainly isn't going to do it for the claws. So that is the Ettercap. Schlagen, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna bash me a spider. Soft 20
Yep, that hits.
for 13 damage.
Oh, that Ettercap is no more. You are covered in more Ettercap goo. Actually,
30.
those 3 are done.
And for movement, we'll step actually in between Bognog and Spider.
Okay. So the giant spider, seeing the webbing on the wall, is going to attack Schlagen. He will attempt to bite him. 21 to hit.
That hits, and I will trigger Hellish Rebuke for the insult.
Okay, so hold on with the Hellish Rebuke. You take 5 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
I don't know if I did better last time. Yes, a 13.
So you save versus the poison. Go ahead. He will make his dex save at 15.
You what?
He makes his dex save for Hellish Rebuke at 15.
Yep, he beats it for half damage.
Okay.
He will take 7 damage.
Well, that is still more than he has, and he dies. And you saved the horse.
Hey, of course.
I'm so happy.
All right, so you guys spend probably, 15 minutes cutting the horse free. It is the most grateful horse that you've ever met. And make your way back to the camp, and we will pick this up next week on Saturday at 12 p.m.
Awesome.
Congratulations! We all lived.
Yeah, you guys did really good with that one.
Do we get it for next week, or is that after next week?
Do what now?
Do we get 5th for next week, or is that after next week?
That we will pick that up next week. You're still 4th.
Alright.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys. I will see you guys next week.
Have a good weekend.
You too.